If I was calling you as a client, my first question would be, Mike, how much confidence can I have in this? Is this the real deal?
I think it's largely the real deal. Everything that you mentioned is completely fair. Benchmark revisions, new birth death adjustment. There's favorable seasonal factors in this report, but does it wipe away 170,000 private payrolls? Probably not. I mean, we were at 90,000 on private payrolls, and I felt optimistic, right? So if truth is 90, I'm super happy with that number, right? So at 170, I think it's hard to bring all of that back and look through it. So and to your point, it does fit a lot of other data points in the economy. Durable goods have been strong. ISM has picked up. Manufacturing output has been on an upward trend. So seeing some complementary hiring alongside that is a welcome sign for the economy.
Do you think focusing on December retail sales like we were yesterday is a waste of time? Are you expecting a bounce back? Should we just see that as a head fake?
I think we will see some bounce back, but not entirely. There is softness in that report. But just remember, even in what I'll call normal times, retail sales is very volatile, gets revised frequently. So the signal out of retail sales, I think, is always kind of maybe second order. I think the market puts more weight on it than it otherwise should. But look, even with that number, consumption is likely to come in at around 2.3% in the fourth quarter. Still a solid number with a weak December retail sales.
Are these good jobs that are being created? Do we have a sense of the quality of them?
Well, I haven't seen the mix, but I think the average hourly earnings number at 0.4 suggests that there are quality jobs on that front. That's an average number across all the sectors. So I think any job is better than no job. So I certainly think there's quality in it, yes.
I guess that I'm looking at, for example, 124,000 created in health and social assistance, private education, 137. I mean, some of the main winners have really come from a couple of sectors that are sort of independent of the cycle. It's that we're getting older and that we're paying a lot of money for our kids to go to college. I mean, how much can we glean strength from these numbers and a sense of sustainability?
Well, the narrowness of job gains has always been the question. The narrowness of growth in the economy has always been an issue. It's spending by upper income consumers. It's AI-related business spending. Our thesis is that you will see some broadening out in 2026. So as you mentioned, the rebound in small caps, we do think that if you get a stabilization in the labor market, inflation does come down, it can support purchasing power of other parts of the economy, and the economy can broaden out. But so the narrowness of the recovery and the ongoing expansion is an issue. We think it'll broaden out. We'll see if it happens.